again, everybody. Harry Carey from Wrigley Field on a beautiful day for baseball.
All right. How you doing, folks? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report today for Monday. It is Monday, May 20th. Hope you have yourself a good start to your Cash Out Monday. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner, or hit the subscribe button below this video if you're using a mobile device. Today's podcast is brought to you by the Raymond Report. Come and learn more about the Raymond Report right here today at atsstats.com. Come learn about value, percentage play, performance cycles, player availability, and we use a strict money management system. All you got to do to learn more about the sports betting system, go to horse racing, go to Raymond Report system, and then right here you'll have some questions. What type of investor are you? Do you shop for value? Do you play the percentages? Also, the 5 golden rules of sports betting. Rule number 1, always remember the sportsbook's not your friend. Rule number 2, you can also use this in life. Less is more. Understand the ABCs of sports betting, and
these are the ABCs of me, baby.
Also, the type of teams you're going to hear me talk about today, the teams that are A, B, and C type teams. Teams that are A-type teams are teams with a winning percentage of 60% or higher. B-type teams, 50 to 59.9. And C-type teams, teams below 500. And also, we're going to monitor the cycle these teams are in. Are they in a bullish trend? Are they in an upward trend? Are they stable? That means they're neutral. Or are they in a downward trend, meaning they're bearish? And that means they're 0-7, 1-6, 2-5 the last 7 games. And maintain discipline, money management system. And if you scroll down to the bottom, we give you an idea on the amount of units you should wager on. So if you got an A-type team and they're in a bullish system, we always recommend 1 unit. If they're on the neutral system cycle, 4 units. And if they're bearish, we try to stay away from bearish teams. Unit recommendation. Then you got your home teams, A, B, and C. And just match the type of team with the cycle, and it'll give you how many units you should wager on. And that's been a very good money management system. And maybe one day I'll go more in depth into the rationale, the thinking of the units of the cycles. But today I just want to get you guys this. And also, always remember, right? It's tough to make money in sports betting. And if you are let's say if you're a $5 bettor, and I'm just using this as an example, and you lose 40% of your wagers, and you're down $55. And if you're a $5 bettor and you go 5-5 or 10-10, you're still down $55, right? Because the money takes their juice. And if you're a $5 bettor and you win 55% of your bets, then you're $55. You're up $55. So use this cycle here today. It's one of the charts we use here all the time at atsstats.com. And you can check it out here at atsstats.com. All right, hey, hope you had a good morning. Hope you had a good weekend. And it is, here in Canada, it's the long weekend, but we're still, we'll still have to do the show. And because we want to do it, and we every time we do this show, we do have a lot of fun.
Yeah, baby.
And so hopefully you guys had a good Preakness Stakes. I know my pick didn't come in. I gave out the pick in the Preakness this weekend. And if you go to the Preakness Stakes, this is the tip sheet that we gave out. And let's go to race number, I believe it was 14. It was it was 13. That's right. Race 13. I had Mugatu with Bravo on the my Just Steel to come in second. I had Mystic Dan in third. And my long shot was Tyler Gaffalione, Tuscan Gold, and unfortunately, Mystic Dan came in second or third. So, anyways, hopefully you guys had a good Preakness. Hope you enjoyed that race. And baseball, baseball has been tough sledding these days in baseball. On Sunday, didn't have the greatest day on Sunday betting baseball. But let me see here. What did we do yesterday? We lost with the Denver Nuggets. Yeah, congrats to the T-Wolves getting that big win. Had the Cubbies. They lost that one. We had the Rays and the Twins over. So tough Sunday for yours truly. And but you know what? Sun came up this morning. It's a day ends in Y. So why not get back on the horse and go get some winners today here on Monday, May 20th. All right, let's get to the SBI, the Sports Betting Index, and let's see what came in the markets this weekend. And yeah, look at the favorites. Favorites came in big yesterday, 87%. They went 13-2. Holy crap. Hey, holy gee, where's my Harry Carey there?
Holy cow!
Yeah, 13-2 for the favorites on Sunday, 7-7 on Saturday, 10-5 on Friday. And when you look at the over-unders yesterday, 9-5-1, 6-7-1 on Saturday, and 9-6 to the over. So on the overs market, 55%. And normally to get in a bullish cycle, we have 57.2% is the number we use to get over the total. And for the run line, the underdogs just keep on barking, right? 58.4%. 56% on the season, and favorites are winning at 56.7, and that'll get closer to 60% as the days keep going. All right, let me see here what we got. Good morning to the bullpen. I know we got some people watching this morning, so I hope you guys had a good weekend. And let's go to the power ratings. I did my power ratings this morning, and sure enough, the Yankees right in there. Number one, top performers, the New York Yankees, 33-15, winning percentage of .688. Strength of schedule is at 48.09%. Their power ratings at 68. Hey, don't look now. The Yankees are 7-0 in their last 7, 12-2 last 14, and the rich get richer. Philadelphia Phillies, though, have a better winning percentage at 34-14. However, their power rating just a little bit lower at 42.8. Their strength of schedule at 42.8, and their power rating at 59%. So 58 points right there. 59 points, leading one of the best records in the league. The Phillies have a solid win percentage, navigating their schedule efficiently and winning the games they should be winning. Right. So the Phillies come in second. Baltimore Orioles at 29-15. Strength of schedule's at 49, so playing a little bit of a harder schedule than the other 5 teams in the top performers, and they're at 58% right here on the power rating, so 58 points. And the Dodgers coming in number 4. Their power rating is a little lower as well, just like the Phillies at 46.9. Their power rating is at 57. And looking at the Dodgers, they're 32-17, a 653 win percentage. And San Francisco Giants say welcome to the club. They are now in the 5th spot right now at the power rating of 55. And even though they have a losing record, their performance of late has been a little bit better, and they're straight to schedule, right? So we got a little bit of a and the one thing I like about this power rating is that it's not just the top teams in the schedule, right? We're getting the last 14 teams that are on a really good hot streak, and the Giants are in there right now. Teams on the rise: Houston Astros, watch out. Stros had a pretty good weekend. They're 6-1 in the last 7. Milwaukee, even though they're 7-7 in their last 14 games, their strength of schedule has been pretty tough, right? 50.7%. So keep an eye on these two teams. I think these two teams will have value to the next week or so when you're betting the Astros and the Milwaukee Brewers. Underperformers, the Chicago White Sox, struggling, as Joe Namath would say.
Struggling.
Yeah, they keep struggling. Miami Marlins, they have a power rating of 41, and the Oakland Athletics, 46. And Oakland 19-30 on the year, Miami 15-33, and the Chicago White Sox 14-33. Emerging concerns, like we're not going to press the panic button on these teams just yet, but didn't have the best of weekends. Boston Red Sox had a tough time in St. Louis. They are 23-24 this season, 48% win percentage, and their power rating's at 50. And the Twinkies 1-6 in the last 7 games, so we'll see what's going to happen with the Twinkies right there. All right, so again, if you want to look at the power ratings, all you got to do is go to your dashboard here at atsstats.com, and once you get in there, go to Strength of Schedule, the betting tools, SOS, and then scroll down to the bottom right down here. And you can get, if you're one of those players who likes to follow teams, how they do in their last 7 games, like what kind of cycle they going through. And what we do, we give you the current season record right here in this column. We give you the last 7 games, and then right in this column here, the last 14 games. So if you want to see a team that's hot or not, like look at Baltimore. They're 10-4 in their last 14 games. And let me see here. The Cincinnati Reds, 3-11. Yeah, Reds are Cincinnati's struggling, 3-11. But it's a good tool to use to especially in baseball when they're playing every day. There's 15 games. It's really tough to win on a very consistent basis. But some of the top teams have shown they can. And you got to respect baseball players because They play 162 games a year, and then they got to go in the playoffs, right? So a lot of wear and tear in the body especially for pitchers. But you know what? Kudos to these top performers right now. All right, let's get on with the game matchups today. And again, good morning, everybody. Hope you're having yourself a good start to your Cash Out Monday. And if you're wondering why we call this a Cash Out Monday, well, it's very simple. When was the last time you cashed out, right? When was the last time you cashed out of your sports book? When was the last time they printed you a check? Or I don't think they print checks anymore. But back in the day, yeah, they used to print you checks and they used to FedEx them to you. But yeah, when was the last time you cashed out? And if you're thinking right now and you're saying, man, I can't remember the last time I cashed out. Well, then guess what? You probably have to hit the reset button and say, you know what? I'm going to listen to this show that Ron Raymond does here. It looks like they know what they're doing, and they, except for this weekend. But hey, it just, if you have an open mind and you're willing to learn something, a new system, and use the 5 golden rules with less is more. And remember we talked about last week those system plays that did very well. One of them was let me see if it was I didn't see it this weekend. And one of the system plays was home teams win a total of 6.5. It was like 13-2. Let me see if this system is still live for this weekend. For today, I don't think there's a 6.5 today. I looked at the schedule and I didn't see a 6.5 total. That's when you got two aces going after each other, right? And I think the record is now like 13-2 on the season. Just gonna wait for this page to load up. This is our NFL. Hey, NFL's right around the corner, right? Month of May, next thing you know, June. CFL starting pretty soon. So let's go down right here. When the home team, when the total 6.5, yeah, 13-4. Pretty good record, right? Not too bad. All right, let's get to your plays of the day or the games of the day. I do have 3 system plays for you. I got a system play on the Royals that's 13-2. The Astros have a system that's 18-4, and the Dodgers, I got a system that is 14-3, and I'll share those systems with you in just when I get to those games. All right, first game on deck. You got the Atlanta Braves taking on the San Diego Padres. Now the Padres today they're going to send Dylan Cease to the hill with his 5-3 record, 2.45 ERA. Reynaldo Lopez is going to go for the Braves at 2-1, a 1.34 ERA. And looking at the lineup for this today's matchup. Now, they played last night. This was the ESPN Sunday Night Game of the Week, and it was all San Diego. In fact, 9-1 was the final. And today, Lopez and the Braves are a 120 favorite. And a 7.5 is the total. And we do have the Braves winning 4.3 to 4.2. Over-under landing on 8.59. So we do have this game going over the total. Atlanta 6-4 in the last 10. 1-9, man. Their over-under record in the last 30 days has just been absolutely crazy. Did they play an over this weekend? I thought there was yesterday. Yesterday it was an over. I think it was the first over they played in a long time. Yeah, when was last time? That's, you know what? Let me go to my database here. Let's do Major League Baseball. Let's go Atlanta Braves current season, and let me just scroll right down here, and let me see if you guys can see this on the last column. Look at that, the one over right here. The last time a game went over was against the Dodgers, and that was on May 4th. That was the last time before last night. And prior to that, last time a game went over was April 19th. Yeah, so you know what? Defense is fine in the ATL right now. So, man, better beware. Hey, buyer beware if you're betting the over in these Atlanta Braves game, because it doesn't come in often. All right, so just fair warning. Anytime Atlanta's at home against a B-type team, the team with a 50 to 59.9 win percentage, you can see they're 6-2, 1-6-1 to the under. And again, you got Dylan Cease here going 2.45 ERA, not bad. You know what? You got two pitchers who can really chuck him here, and 7.5 is a total. So it could be another under game with the Braves here. Every time Atlanta's a home favorite, they're 15-7. What's the line again? It is -120. My line was -182, so you're getting a very good discount today on the Atlanta Braves. And San Diego on the road this year, 14-8, 11-11 when it comes to the over-under. They're heading off to Cincinnati next game, while Atlanta's going to Wrigley to face the Cubs. And let's scroll down at the bottom, see if there's any systems or trends to talk about. Any road team coming off an 8-run win this season are 10-5 to the over in the next game. And Atlanta coming off any team in Major League Baseball that's a home team coming off a loss as a favorite. They are 106 wins, 67 losses. So, yeah, I do like Atlanta here today to bounce back. And so far this year, they're only 3-3 at home, coming off a playing in the third game of a season, and 2-0 if they're coming off in game 2 of a series. So, not a lot of occurrences. But if San Diego's on the road coming off a win in game 2 of a series, they're 0-3 in their next game. So Atlanta under seems to be the meal ticket here. And let me see if I got any stats and trends to share with you. Anytime the San Diego Padres are a road team coming off an 8-run win, 2-9 last 10 years, and the Braves are 21-8 as a home team coming off a loss in game 2 of a series the last 3 seasons. So, you know what? Yeah, we just talked about that. That's pretty good. Atlanta 21-8 coming off a loss in game 2 of a series. So let's go. I'm going to go Atlanta. I'm going to write Atlanta and a question and yeah, the under. I think the under is it's been a safe bet all year. So why wouldn't it be today? All right, Chicago White Sox taking on the Toronto Blue Jays. Now, I'm wondering if this is going to be an afternoon delight since it's a holiday here in Canada. And let's see if the Blue Jays are going to be playing afternoon game, 3:07 at the Rogers Center. Jose Barrios going up against Eric Fetty of the Chicago White Sox, who's 4-0 and a 2.60 ERA. Now, the Chicago White Sox in their last 10 games are 5-5. They had a rough weekend there against the Bronx Bombers in New York. They lost 7-2 on Sunday, 6-1 on Saturday, 4-2 Friday night. And the Blue Jays got a big win yesterday with Alex Manoah. It was good to see Manoah get, he's had 2 quality starts in his last 2 starts. Once against the Twins, even though he got the loss in that one, I thought he pitched pretty well. And today the Blue Jays are going to send Jose Barrios to the hill. And no way Jose is 4-3 on the year, a 2.82 ERA. So, you know what? You got 2 pitchers in fine form this afternoon at the Rogers Center. I got the Blue Jays winning 4.8 to 3.3. Over-under landing on 8.18. So we do have this game staying over the total. I had the Blue Jays at minus 164. And you can see that you're getting a 196 price tag. So a little bit overvalued tonight this afternoon against the Chicago White Sox. Chance of winning this game straight up goes to the Blue Jays at 61.9%. Kogel's at 63%. Kogel stands for chance of game going over the total. Chicago coming in on a 3-game losing streak. They're 3-8 against teams below 500 on the road this year, while the Blue Jays are 4-2 against the beatables, 1-5 to the under. And let's take a look down here. And there's a guy from Boston. Hey, there's a guy from Boston Sports. Yeah, you know what? Enjoy your podcast, guy. Watch your podcasts and keep up the great work. You're doing a hell of a job, buddy. And thanks for tuning in. Guy from Boston. Yeah, I like Guy. Guy's a solid dude. All right, no pun intended, right? Hey, Guy. Or Guy. Hey, in French, it's Guy. Guy Buston. All right, let me see here. Chicago White Sox coming off a 3-game losing streak on the road. 12-28-2 to the under. 12-22 to the under. And for the Toronto Blue Jays, not a lot of but here's a good stat if you like the Blue Jays. Anytime they're at home against an opponent with 21 to 30 win percentage, home teams are 30-19 against opponents with a 21 to 30 win percentage. So that's pretty good. And you know what? I do like the Blue Jays here today. They got a big win yesterday against the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays might have, Rays been, they've been on the road. They played Boston in a tough 4-game series. Then they had to come to Toronto, play 2 division team. And now they're going right back to Tampa Bay to Tropicana to play the Boston Red Sox. So yeah, you know what, the Blue Jays, they I don't know if they faced a tired Rays team yesterday, but I do like I like Toronto here today. I like what Barrios going. And let me see if I got any trends. The under is 12-2 for the Blue Jays as a home team coming off a right-handed pitcher this season. And the White Sox, well, home team coming off a 3-game. No, I don't think that's correct. I'll have to recheck that. As a coming off a 3-game. No, that's not right. I'll verify that stat right there. All right, let's go to the next one. The Mets against Cleveland. I had the over in that game yesterday between Cleveland and then the under showed up. It wasn't that great. Scott Morning drinking at the Tim Hortons in Wyoming. Hey, they got a Timmy's in Wyoming. Hey, medium cream, one cream, no sugar. Hey, One cream, no sugar. That's my go-to at Timmy's. All right, let's take a look at Ben Lively going up against Tyler McGill from sounds like a law firm. Every time I say his name, I always feel like it's Better Call Saul from Tyler McGill at McGill and McGill. Let me see here. What do we got? We got McGill 0-1 at 2.25 ERA. Ben Lively at 2-2 at 3.06 ERA. And we'll see if he has a lively arm today at Progressive Field. And minus 124 is the line. 8.5 is the total. And from the Keurig machine. Yeah, I got a Keurig machine too. Isn't it great, Dave Scott? I love my Keurig machine. Just the descaling drives me nuts. Maybe I'm using it too much, right? If you, hey, I think you're drinking too much coffee when your Keurig is telling you got to descale it. Good morning, Coach. Yeah, Coach, Boss 702 I wish Coach was in a more good news to tell you guys. We lost to a really good Burlington team this week, and in our provincial team. Yeah, this probably one of the best secondaries I've ever seen in provincial football. They really did a good job on our receiving core this weekend. Disrupted a lot of our pass patterns. You know, in football, I know it's a baseball show, but in football, when you coach football and you're offensive coordinator, or you're coaching receivers and quarterbacks, one thing if you really want to throw off an offense is you disrupt the rhythm of the timing routes. And I thought Burlington did a good job. So yeah, we lost a tough loss this weekend against Burlington, 19-0. But sometimes in sports, you got to tip off your hat to the other team. Did a good job. And for us, for our team, we're just get back to the drawing board, get back to practice, and go off to Kingston next weekend to face the Grenadiers. All right, back to the show. And enjoy your coffee there, Boss Hog 702. And you see 6-4, 3-6-1 for the Guardians in the last 10 to the under. 198 was the line I had here on the Guardians, and you can see they're 124. So if you like the Cleveland Guardians, you're getting a bit of a discount, and they're on a 3-game win streak. So Tyler McGill and the New York Mets are 3-7 in their last 10.
Struggling.
Yeah, but the last 7 games have gone over the total. And if you like the over today at Progressive, anytime the Mets are on the road against an A-type team, a team with a 60 or higher win percentage, they are 5-0 to the over. The New York Mets are 11-11 on the road, while Kingston. Hey, now I'm starting to think ahead for that Kingston game. Cleveland is 15-6 at home this year. What a great record for that's probably the best home record in Major League Baseball. Let me go to my standings. Is that the best team in baseball at 16-5? Who's got a better home record than the Guardians? Oh, Philadelphia Phillies, LA Dodgers, Kansas City Royals. Okay, we got company. 18-8, 17-10, 16-6, 15-6. Wow, man. See, this is why you do the show. That's why we took the damn field. Hey, as Denny Green would have said. Hey, if you want to crown them.
Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass.
Yeah, there you go. So crown them. Yeah, Baltimore having a good home record, 17-10. Kansas City, 18-8. Hey, Kansas City, that under the radar team that just the gift that just keeps on giving. They're having a pretty good year. All right, back to this game right here. Let me go down to the stats and trends. Trends are your friends, but they don't pay the rent. And let me see here. 13-7. No, okay, I didn't want that. Let me see. Off a push. The Guardians. What was the final of that one yesterday? The Guardians was a 5-2 win against the Minnesota Twins. Twins are, they're a little bit of a setback here for the Minnesota Twins. For Cleveland, they're 11-3 last 30 days at home, 8-5-1 to the over. In coming off a day game, they're 5-0 in their next game, off a 3-run win. Let me see, non-division opponent at home, 8-4. This is a tough one. This is a tough one here. Do I like the Mets to rebound? Hey, does the Mets have any value as a road underdog here? Let me take a look here. What did the Mets do this year in game 1 of a series? Let me go to the New York Mets. Oh, there's the commercials again. Hey, I didn't think we were getting that big. We got commercials now. New York Mets on the road this year. First game of a series. Let's see what the record is. All right, New York 4-4, 5-3 to the over. And what about Cleveland? Cleveland at home, first game of a series. Let me see what the record is. New York, Cleveland. Cleveland. Hey. Hometown. First game of the series. Survey says 5-2. 1-6 to the under. Wow. Okay. It's that's good to know. 1-6 to the under. And what did I say the record was? 5-2. Yeah. I like Cleveland here. Let me see what the stats and trends tell us. The Guardians 15-5 as a home team coming off American Conference opponent this season, and the New York Mets as a road team during a night game before non-conference game, coming off a win against a NL East division opponent, and it was a road win as a favorite. 9-2 to the over. So Cleveland over. I'm not touching the over because we saw the Cleveland's record at home first game of the series, 1-6 to the under. So yeah, I'd be very, very careful with that one. All right, sup, Ron? There's Reginald Codes. Hey, Reginald, hope you're having a good start to your morning there, Reginald. Reggie Vision. Hey, maybe we'll call you just Reggie Vision. How do you like that, Reginald? Hey. All right, let's go to game number 4. We got the Padres taking on the Atlanta Braves. Oh, no, the doubleheader. Is it a doubleheader today? Okay, yeah, that's right. Wasn't there a rain delay in one of them? All right, so we got a doubleheader. Yeah, see, I was busy so this morning I didn't even notice there was a doubleheader in the ATL. That's why we do the show. Eh? That's why we do the show. I didn't even realize there was a doubleheader. Is there a double? Yeah, there's that 6:20 Eastern. Okay, so my golden rule comes into play here. You know me, I don't bet doubleheaders. So, and if you're wondering, well, why wouldn't you bet doubleheaders? Because you don't know what's going to happen in game number 1. You don't know if it's going to affect the bullpen in game number 2. If you are going to bet today's game, and you don't know what the strategy is, the manager, right? Are they going to sit out guys or? So if you do bet doubleheaders, bet game 1, right? Game 2 is you have to monitor the situation. So be careful in game number 2 of that game. All right, Milwaukee taking on Miami, and let me just cue it up right here. Yeah, Milwaukee, let me see, last 10 games, 6-4, 4-9 against Houston. I think Houston's a team now you probably want to pay attention to. I think the Astros might be a team we could probably make a little bit of money. I got a good system today on the Astros. That's 18-4. Ryan Weathers going up against Joe Ross today of the Brew Crew. And looking at Joe Ross, 2-4, a 4.61 ERA. Ryan Weathers, the lefty, 2-4, 3.81. How does Milwaukee do on the road against Southpaws? I'll tell you that in just 1 second. 2-2, 0-4 to the under. Hey, that's a good stat right there. Let me see on overall Milwaukee against Southpaws this year. Let's do that. Let's go any team against a lefty. Where's my lefty? I love this database, but it's like trying to find a needle in the haystack here when you got to go get that one query you need. Hey, I'm almost 2 minutes away from my elevator music coming in. Hey, Scott. There you go. You knew it was coming. Where's my lefty? Come on, hurry up before the flute kicks in. Ah, crap. It's like beat the clock, you know the flute's coming and you're trying to beat it. There's right-handed. There it is. All right, we got it. There you go. All right, damn flute. 5-3, 3-5 to the under. All right, so there you go. Hey, the game within the game, right? The elevators. Hey, that's what I love with this show. There's a game within the game. You got to beat the clock on the flute. All right, let me see. So the under, you know what? The under might be worth a look here. Milwaukee, Miami. Who's the Weathers? Ryan Weathers. I got a system here on the. I got the system on the Marlins. Anytime you got a home team coming off a 4-run loss in their last game, every Major League Baseball home team is 11-21-2 to the under. So that's interesting. What's this one here? Look at that. Home teams versus right-handed. What? Oh, no, that's Miami. Okay. Wow. Miami at home this year against right-handed pitchers, 15-3 to the over. Wow, let's do a quality background check on that. Let's do Miami at home. Hang on here, but didn't I just say Weathers was a lefty? Yeah. Or wait, what was the... Yeah, versus right-handed pitchers. That's too bad. Hey, I thought, too bad we didn't have a right-handed pitcher today. The over could have been nice, but we got a lefty on the mound here for the Brew Crew. All right, let me take a look here. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, no. Yeah, weather is the and Joe Ross. Okay, you know what? This is in play. That's right. 15-3 versus right-handed pitcher. Yeah, Weather's a Miami pitcher, so he's the lefty. What about Milwaukee? Let's take a look at Milwaukee. See, I'm just doing a test, see if you guys are awake, and you would correct me, but it's still Monday. I guess you guys are still sipping on your Keurig Timmy's coffee. Hey, what's your we know Scott's go-to is Tim Hortons. What's your backup? Is it McCafe or is it Starbucks? I'm kind of like depending on the day. I like Timmy's in the morning, but I like a Starbucks in the afternoon with the Keurig. All right, coming off a 9-run against 13-7. That's Milwaukee. Let me see here. 19th. We said that one already. All right, let me take a look at the stats and trends. The over. Yeah, we just talked about that. And then Monday, Brewers. Yeah, Mondays. Hey, hangover Monday for the Brewers. 21-5 to the under on Mondays. Last 3 years. Hey, always Duncan for me. Hey, what's the motto of Duncan? The U.S. runs on Duncan. Hey, whenever I go to the States, I always go to a Dunkin' Donuts too. I like their coffee. Hey, all right, Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, I wonder if we have those Keurigs over here. Those it's probably a specialty store. You probably have to go at Costco. I don't think I've ever seen that at Costco. The Dunkins. All right, let's get to so my play on this one. Yeah, how can you not go the over on Miami game, right? You guys like the over there? You know what? I need to. Hey, you know what? Let's do this. Well, I know I'm the one just sitting here with the talking head. I need your input. I need to know what you guys are on. Let's do a recap here. San Diego, Atlanta. What are you guys on? Let's get the baseball guys and girls involved here. Let me know what you guys like. Do you like San Diego, Atlanta, over or under? And I'll keep San Diego, okay. And you know what? I'm gonna keep track. So this way, I'll come back tomorrow. I'll tell you like the audience's record, and then I'll tell you my record. Well, you guys can see my record. So Reginald under, of course. Yeah. What do you got? Anybody else like? Or do you want me to wait to the end of the show and then we just do it all at once, or do we do it during the game, during the preview? Yeah, you know what? We'll do it during the preview, so this way it's still fresh in everybody's mind. All right, so poll. Yeah, I'll do a poll. Okay. But I can't do a poll on every game though. Hey, freaking bullpen will just be saturated with bullpen questions. All right, you know what? Let's. So you guys like what did you? San Diego? Everybody in agreement with I like Atlanta. So Reginald's on the. All right, Chicago White Sox, Toronto. I like Toronto. What do you guys? You guys like Toronto? Or you can tell me if you like the over-under also. I like Cleveland. Yeah, Reginald's on Toronto too. Cleveland and the New York Mets. I like Cleveland. Scott's on Toronto. Okay. What about my guy? Guy Boston there? What's he? What are you liking today, Guy? Let me see. Cleveland and New York Mets. Yeah, I said Cleveland and San Diego, Atlanta. I kind of like Atlanta in game one, but yeah, I don't like double headers though. That's the issue. All right, let's get to the next game. Now we're all caught up. All right, so from now on, whenever I break down a game, you guys give me your input on the game that you guys like. Who do you think will win? All right, Minnesota, Washington. Washington's one of those teams that I find very cyclical, right? Once you get them in obviously when the record is 20-25, I find when you bet on the Washington Nationals, it's either they're really on or they're really off. Let me check out their let me see if I'm right here. Washington, anytime this season. Let me just so let's take a look right here. The straight up factor winner. All right, let's go from the beginning of the year. All right, let me see if you see any what I'm looking for are strings of Washington. See, they're off, and then 3 wins right here. And then they're 1 here, 1 here, 2 here, and then they go 4, and then 1, 1, then 2, then 1, and they're due. Their due factors it should be coming up. I kind of like Washington here. Let me get back in here. But hey, Pablo Lopez going here for the Twinkies, so that's a tough one. All right, Pablo is 4-3, 3.93 ERA. Mitchell Parker, the lefty, 2-2, a 3.09 ERA. And what poll do you, like? What game of the? Is there a certain game you guys want me to do a poll on? Is this the Toronto game? Toronto White Sox, Cleveland Mets, Atlanta, San Diego, Nats, money line or pass? You know what though? Pablo Lopez is a good pitcher, but is he worth 160? Is Pablo Lopez worth 160 right now? And what's Pablo's record on the road this year? Pablo Lopez so far this season on the road is 2-1, and yeah, a 4.50 ERA, a 3.49 at Target Field, and his WHIP is better on the road at 0.91. Ks on the road, 11.9. Yeah. 1 walk per 9 batters, 1.6 walk per 9 batters. And he gives, oh boy, he gives up 2 home runs per 9. Wow. That is a lot on the road. Gives up 2 home runs per 9 batters. That's on the road. That's a lot. That is a lot. Holy crap. Is that right? Then you got Mitchell Parker going here for the Nationals. And let's take a look at his last outing. Mitchell's gone 5 innings in most of his starts, except for the game against Miami. You know what? I think Mitchell Parker could be worth... Parker? Hey? Parker? That a Spider-Man... was it Spider-Man? Hey? The guy who used to work at the Daily... Okay, get back on track. All right, Washington Nationals with Parker. 2-8 in the last 10, 3-7 to the under, and 64% Peter Parker. That's it. Hey, I love the bullpen. 5 straight losses, 0-3. Yeah, you gotta have fun, right? Where's my Rex Ryan? Hey, what's the number 1 rule of Rex Ryan?
Can we have fun? You're damn right. I demand that we have fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey. That's why we took the damn field. There's Daryl Turner, his other brother, Daryl. Good morning, Ron, and ATS Stats. Glad to see you back in action. Also today, first week of CFL preseason football. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, Daryl Turner and his other brother, Daryl. How are the Twins versus lefties? Minnesota versus lefties. Hey, that's a great question. And a good, thank you. I'm so happy somebody's asking me that. So this way, if you guys have something, this is what this show's all about. It's about teamwork, right? Teamwork makes the dream work. If you have a question and you're sitting there going, like, for instance, like Reggie Vision just said, how's Minnesota's against left? Do you want to know let's do home and away against Southpaws. There it is. Didn't need the elevator music. That's good. 6-5, 5-6. Let's see what they are on the road. Oh, Minnesota on the road against lefties. 5-3, 4-0. That's, it's pretty much 500. Yeah, you know what? Parker. I'm gonna go with the Nationals here. And what's the let's see if we get a discount here on the run line. Hey, gotta get that Geico insurance. Let's see here. Major League Baseball. Let me see here. Minnesota and Washington. Oh, wow. You know what? Nationals are minus 121 on the run line today against Pablo Lopez. Hey, I kind of like that. What do you guys think? Hey, what do you? So let's do a team vote here. Minnesota or Washington, over or under, or run line. What do you guys think? Let's go to stats and trends. The under 2-7-1 for the Nats as a home team, coming off a game where they allowed 11 runs against last 5 years. Okay. I don't like the fact they gave up 11 runs yesterday, but okay. Anytime the Minnesota Twins are on the road as a road favorite this season, 8-3, really? 8-3 is a chalk on the road? Let me see here. Road favorite, 7-3. I got 7-3 here. Let me go back here. Minnesota away favorite. Eight and 3. Okay. Yeah. So let me see here. Who they play though as a road favorite? They played Cleveland. They played Toronto, White Sox, Baltimore, So you know what? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Detroit, yeah, I put in there 5, 6. Toronto, is Toronto really a team that we classify as a good team? 6. I will say 6, 7. You know what? That's a solid record against. It's enough to Geico Insurance. I'm gonna go with the Nationals on the run line, not straight up run line with Parker. All right, let's do that. All right, next one. Let's go to game number. What are we here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Game number 7. Okay, with the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. Man, they're probably tired of seeing each other. They just had 4 at Fenway. Now, the Rays had a cup of coffee in the weekend in Toronto, and now they're back at home against the Bo Sox, which is probably good for them because they had a pretty good series in Fenway. In fact, when I look at their record at Fenway that weekend, they won 5-3. They lost 5-4. They won 4-3, and then they won 7-5 in that crazy night game. Remember, we waited like an hour for the last out. Yeah, that was a all right. So Taj Bradley going up against Tanner Hook, and minus 105. Is that the line? Let me see. Boston White Sox. Yeah, minus 105. So pick them. We got pick them, Jerry. Minus 105. 7 is the total, man. If we can get down to 6.5, there's our But is the home favorite is Tampa Bay? You see Tampa Bay. Yep, minus 105 plus 188. But I never lay minus 1.5 in baseball. 6-4 last 10 for the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays record on the year 25-23. Boston though had a rough weekend in St. Louis. Let me see. Yesterday, Nick Pivetta and the Cardinals they finally won 11-3, and then it was 7-2, 10-6. So they lost 2 of 3 to the Cards. That's. You got to win those ones, right? Hey, Ron, is it possible the prediction, the outcome of a game in advance? Because the last 5 weeks, I've been 5-0 in predicting the outcome of Sunday night Major League Baseball. Is it possible to prediction the outcome of a game a week in advance because of the last 5 weeks? Well, you know what? Keep that in your back pocket. We'll Friday night, let us know who you like this ESPN Sunday night. Daryl Turner and his other brother Daryl just ripping it up here on the ESPN Sunday night game of the week. Good job, Daryl. Total 7.5 for Boston on the road. They're 4-6 to the under, 5-5 against division opponents. What? They haven't had one division game yet this year. How crazy is that? The Boston Red Sox have yet to play a division opponent on the road this season. That's let me see here. Yeah, that's probably accurate. Yeah, that's wow. Hello, May. Hey. April, and we're May 20th and haven't played a road opponent yet. Okay, at home, I'm sure they have at home. The Rays were there. They're 1-6. So you know what? Boston's only 1-6 against division foes this year. Good to know. Good to know. I like Tampa Bay. You guys know me. I'm the cash man. Hey, I know there's a guy in Toronto. Is it the jewelry store guy, the cash man? Oh yeah. I know my friends in Toronto will get a laugh out of that. Yeah, just Google it. The cash man in Toronto is a jewelry store ownership. The cash man. All right, I do like. Let me see Taj Bradley's record right now. Taj 1-1, 2.45 ERA. Tanner Huck though 3-5, 2.17 ERA. That's a good ERA. Just tell me at 3-5 he's not getting a lot of run support when he's pitching. In fact, let me go look here. See, one thing we can do with the database. Let me go to my dashboard. I can look at pitchers. If you ever want a site where you say, man, I want to know what this pitcher's record is against a certain team, what you do is you go down here at atsstats.com. Hey, a little live radio plug-in there. All right, Tanner Huck. So let's do this. And let's see how he's doing this season. All right, 4-5, 2-6-1 in his start. So Hauk. Is it Hauk? Huck? I always screw up me and names, man. I butchered them so bad. I just finally got Brandon Fat correct last week. Hey, I was calling it. Yeah. Anyways, Brandon 4-3, 5-1. All right, lost 5-1, lost 5-2, win 5-4, lost 4-1, Yeah, he's not getting a lot of run support when he pitches. Like, 2-6-1 to the under, so it's always a low scoring affair, but doesn't get a lot of support, right? So I kind of like that. Let me see. Okay, we'll do that. It says Daryl Turner. Orioles plus money on the road versus Cards today. Like the Orioles. Hey, Scott, hang on there. Don't get ahead of us. Don't get ahead of the game here, Scott. We're getting there. Hey, we're still on Boston, Tampa Bay here, buddy. Hey, that Tim Horton's kicking in real quick. He already 2 games ahead of us here. Hey, settle down, Decaf. Settle down.
I want winners.
Yeah, I want winners too. All right, let me see here. Tampa Bay. You know what? Home teams this year coming off a 3-run loss in the last game, 29-16. Coming off a game where they only scored 2 runs for. Give me Tampa Bay. You guys with me on this one? Hey, what about you, Guy from Boston? You like your with a name like Guy from Boston? He has to like the Red Sox here today, I bet you. All right, let me go. I'm going Rays. I'm going Tampa Bay. I like Washington run line. Miami Marlins Brew. Atlanta, we already did that one. All right, Seattle, New York. Seattle, New York. Hey, who wants to face the Yankees right now? Let me see. Rays for me too, Ron. Yep. All right, so Reggie Vision's on the Rays too. All right, anybody else on the Rays? Hey, 105, get it, 105, Ray, 105. Do an auction, eh? Hey, start selling Scott Christensen. Sold to Scott Christensen at 105. All right, do you like the Padres to win again versus the Braves? Yeah, I do like San Diego. No, I like Atlanta. I like Atlanta. Hey, I like the Atlanta Braves here today. Daryl, I don't do double headers. Hey, that's like trying to catch a falling knife. Those are tough ones to handicap. All right, let me get to the stats and trends. Never fade the Bronx Bomber, says Regidon. Yeah, no, not this year. Maybe the last couple of years. But let's see, Tampa Bay. Anytime the Tampa Bay Rays are a home team last 4 years before a division game, coming off a loss versus American League East opponent, and they allowed 5 runs or more against last game, 16-1. How do you like them apples? Hey, how do you like them apples? Anytime Tampa Bay is a home team last 4 years before a division game, coming off a loss against an American League East division opponent, and they allowed 5 runs or more against, 16-1. Woo! Hey, can I get a Ric Flair? Woo! All right, I like that. Red Sox 8-3 as a away team, coming off a game where they scored 11 runs for last game. Yeah, that's a lot of offense. Hey, Teddy, remember that Geico commercial? One of my favorite. I'm a commercial guy. You guys know that. One of my favorite commercials is Geico. Was when it was like the in-laws. Remember, you have in-law problems. Hey, it's a lot of kitchen to clean. Or Teddy, did you get my Facebook friend request? I just every time I see that, I just start crying, laughing. Hey, Teddy, did you get my friend request from Facebook? All right, Geico Insurance. I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay. All right, Yankees. Back to the Yankees. And back to the Bronx. Okay. In-law problems, eh? Remember like the Geico commercial? Sure is a lot of kitchen. All right. Come on, what's going on here? Tampa Bay and Seattle. There we go. All right, let's take a look at the Bronx bottom. The Strowman going today against Logan Gilbert. Wow, we got a good pitching matchup in the Bronx. 7:05 Eastern is the first pitch. And Marcus Stroman and the New York Yankees, a 128 favorite. And totals at 8. I got 4.1 to 3.7 over under at 7.86. New York is 8-2 last 10. And for the, let me see here, for the over under, 3-7 to the under. So a lot of unders. That means the bullpen and the starting pitcher is doing well for the Yankees. 7-2-1 to the over for Logan Gilbert. Now let's take a look at Logan's numbers. Let's go inside the numbers with Golden Logan. Hey, that's his new nickname, Golden Logan. How do you like that? 3-2, a 3.07 ERA. Marcus Stroman 3-2, a 3.33 ERA. So both in the threes. Logan Gilbert's last start. Let's see if it was Golden start. Hey, just gave him a new nickname. Hey, somebody, if you know anybody in Seattle, see if his nickname is Golden Logan. 6 2 2/3 innings, 99 on the pitch count. So he went to Gretzky right there. 4 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, 1 home run, 7 Ks last start. But you know what? Didn't even get the win. His lost his 2 last starts. Interesting. But he only went 4 innings against Minnesota. So, a good pitcher like Logan Gilbert, maybe the sage is set, right? It's Yankee Stadium. What better venue for a pitcher young as Logan to really get back on track here? I kind of like Seattle here, guys. Let me see. What's Logan's record against the Bombers? Let me go back to my Gogan Libert. Let me do this here. Let's go back to that database. Go back to the pitchers. Let's go to Golden Logan. All right. Where's nope, that's not it. Where is it? Right here. Logan Gilbert. All right, let me do this. Logan Gilbert. Current lifetime against the Yankees. Let me see how where's the Yankees? Right there. 2 and 3. Okay. What about at Yankee Stadium? Was there any of those at Yankee Stadium? Logan road team. 1 and 1. All right. Only 2 starts at Yankee Stadium. 14 and 5 last 19 home games against Seattle. Really? Hey, that's hey, Joe, who owns the Chiefs? Owns.
Joe owns the Chiefs.
Owns. I don't know.
What a great line, eh? What a great line. You know what? It's I know, I'm 55, but I'm sure people of my generation get a good laugh at that. But I'm sure the younger is like, what the hell are you talking about? Owns the Chiefs. Hey, Joe, who owns the Chiefs? Owns.
Joe owns the Chiefs.
Owns. I don't know.
Yeah, slap shot. Hey, just look up slap shot and who owns the Chiefs. You'll get then the joke gets better. Seattle on the road against Yankees. Say last 20. 6 and 14. Yeah, not good. Yeah, not good at all. So thank you for that, Reginald. But you say there's 6 chances of winning. Hey, you say there's 6 games we could. 8 and 2. Man, hate going against a team that's friggin' bullish right now. 13 days. Neutral 17 day. You know what? Let me see what the run line is. I'm a big run line guy. Okay. Seattle. Where's Seattle? +1, -180. A little chalky. You know what? I'm getting that Geico insurance. You get my Facebook friends there, Teddy? I gotta find that commercial. It's more funny if I can just find it. At home, 8 and 1 so far. Yeah, but you know what? I'm gonna go with the Yankees. I'm gonna go with the Seattle +1.5 runs. I do like that. And Logan Gilbert, I think he gets back on track today. Hey, you know what? In fact, I'm wearing a Yankee hat, so but you know me, I just love wearing baseball. So if you're sitting there and going, well, he loves the Yankees. I wear the Yankee hat because I love hats. I got Expos, I got every hat. The next hat I want to get though is Pittsburgh. I want to get the Pittsburgh Pirates hat. That's my next hat. I'm a hat collector guy. I'm sure a lot of you guys are too. But I do like 3 and 7 against A-type teams. 7, 1 and 2. Not good. Let me see. What's their ATS record this year? Seattle on the road. Hopefully I got that. I don't have it. Crap. Oh, wait, maybe check my other database. Seattle road. No, it was up here. Let's do this. Seattle. You guys have Seattle's ATS record? Hey, it's not as if I own a website or something. Hey, or a stats website. It's not like you own a stats website, Ron. Hang on here. Man, how come I don't have the ATS? Crap. All right. Thought I had it. Wait, let me maybe I do. ATS. No, Brig, I thought we fixed that. Maybe not. All right, let me take a look at the stats and trends. You own the database. Yeah. Hey. All right. I wish that I had foreseen the emergence of Minnesota, but we still have a chance to get money with the T-Wolves. Yeah. You know what? Me too. I underestimated Minnesota's hungriness on the road. Man, they were just Edwards is something else. Like when you can trash talk like Denver fan. Wow, that's respect. That is respect. All right. Last thing I want to look here. This game here. Any systems on Seattle or Yeah, nothing, eh? Okay, you know what? For beer and pizza money, I'm going Seattle on the run line. Let me see if we got any stats and trends. The under 9-20 for Mariners as a away game, coming off a day game last 2 years. And the Yankees, 17-4 as a home team versus non-division opponents against American League West opponents. And they're coming off a win against a Central opponent. And they scored 7 or less runs for 17-4. Yeah. Anyways, beer pizza money on the run line. Seattle. I'm hoping, and you know what? My play is based mostly on Logan Gilbert stepping up, showing up, and keeping up. Right? Show up, step up, keep up. That's one thing we tell our players in the game. One of my pregame pep talks. All right, next game, Detroit, Kansas City. We're going to Kansas City. Reese Olson up against Michael Wacha of the Kansas City Royals. Wacha. Is it Wacha or Waka? I think it's Wacha. Waka or Wacha? 3-4, 4.71 ERA. 0-4, 2.09 for Reese Olson. And Kansas City, man, they were part of the power rating, right? 7-3 last 10, 4-6, 3-game win streak, 4-3 against teams with a 59.9 win percentage. And coming off an 8-4 win. Last, let me see here. Last 10 games, 7-3. Given 4.6 runs per game, while let me see here for Detroit. I know they had a rough weekend against. Was it a rough weekend against Arizona? Let me see. I thought it was a rough. No, just a rough Sunday. That's all. 13-0, 8-3, and then they lost the rubber match, or not the rubber, the clincher to sweep, 4-6 against the D-backs with Montgomery. And Kansas City though, what's their record at home this year? 18-8. And what's the line? -112. Fuzzy Bear says Waka. Okay, Michael Waka. Thank you, Fuzzy Bear. Okay. All right, 4-3 at home. 1-5-1 against teams with a 15. You know what? What's his ERA again? 4.71. Reese Olson, 2.09. 0-4, 2.09. Maybe the under. I think the under might be worth a look here. It's 1-5 against B-type teams. Any system? I thought I had. Yeah, you know what? I got a system for you guys on Kansas City. It's a pretty good one. 13-2. A 13-2 system. I like Celtics, Timberwolves. Both win game one, says Daryl Turner and his other brother, Daryl. Kansas City. Anytime you got a home team coming off a game, they scored 8 runs for last game. They're 21-9. In the next contest this year. That's an offensive stat. If you like offensive systems, home teams that scored 8 runs last game, 21-9 in their next one. Here's the system on the Royals. Here's the system. It goes like this. Anytime you got a home favorite on a Monday, a cash out Monday, they're playing an American Central Division opponent. It's the first game of a series, and the home team's on a 3-game winning streak, and they're coming off a left-handed pitcher. 13-2 straight up. And 4-10-1 plus money. Give me the Tigers plus money, says Reginald. Wow, really? You like Reginald likes Detroit. Hey, let's go back here. Miami Marlins and Milwaukee. What did you guys like? I like the over in that one. Remember, I like Washington run line, Tampa Bay, Seattle. Yeah, I said Seattle on the run line. So Seattle run line. Detroit, Kansas City. I'm going Royals. Royals under. I kind of like the under better. I'm going to go KC under. I got that system 13-2 on the home team, and I got the under. I like the under in that one. I really do. All right. Let's go to the next one here. Let's go to Baltimore. There you go, Scott. We're in Baltimore. Yeah, actually, we're in St. Louis, but we got your Baltimore game. Hey, well, touch up that coffee right now. All right. I like Marlins travel day for Orioles. I know Miami's a shit team, but going to take punt on them. Gonna take a punt on them. All right, gonna take a punt on them. Are you from London? Hey, you sound like are you a punter, Reginald? Hey, do I speak with an accent now? Sonny Gray got roasted the last 2 starts. Hey, Sonny Gray, Sonny. You know what? I love Sonny Gray. It's just man. Let me see here. Sonny Gray. Let's go inside the numbers with Sonny Gray. 5-2, a 3.05 ERA. Dean Kremer, 3-3, 3.72 ERA. Sonny Gray at home this year at the Busch Stadium. Is it still called Busch? Yeah, you know what? ERA is 0.98, so Sonny likes to pitch at home, not on the road. Sonny's a Jekyll and Hyde pitcher. He's 2-1. Actually, you know what? He's he's 3-1 on the road, 2-1, but the ERA on the road is 4.70, but at home it's 0.98. That's those are Jekyll and Hyde numbers on the ERA. I kind of like 0-3 against A-type teams. Yeah, Baltimore, man. How do you bet against Baltimore? Last 6 games have gone over. But, you know, St. Louis, we said this last couple of weeks. Remember we said, you know, they're going to start turning it around, and they never did. And was it against, what team was it? I said, you know, they were at the Angels. It was that series against the Angels. I said, okay, here they go. Hopefully they're going to start turning things around. They did, though. They went 10-5, 7-6, and then they lost 7-2. But let's take a look at the 5-5 last 10, 5-2 last 7, 6-9 last 15. But you can see the cycle is turning around a bit. 2-1 last 3, 3-2, 5-2, 5-5. So let's see if they're on the right track here. But Baltimore, they just 12-5 away from Camden Yards. Hey, bet at your own luck. I got Baltimore winning. Man, I can't go against I can't go against Baltimore. Baltimore to me is how many games behind are they in the Yankees? Let me check the standings. Okay. Are you like me? Sometimes you overlook the standings. You're just so focused on the game matchups that you forget that they're actually. Like, I know we're playing for betting and money, but they're playing for like to win divisions and titles. Hey, you kind of forget that sometimes, eh? Baltimore only 2 games behind the Yankees. Wow. And did you have the Tampa Bay Rays in 3rd place, 8 games behind the Yankees? Boston 9.5. Blue Jays struggling. No, Blue Jays.
How about our offense? When are we going to put it together?
Yeah. 11.5 games behind. Cleveland Guardians, 1st place in the Central. Kansas City, 1.5 runs behind, 1.5 games behind. Minnesota, 5.5. Detroit, 6.5. Chicago White Sox, 16. And then you got Seattle. Hey, kind of like that Seattle pick a little better now. But they're in tough. They're like aside from Oakland and the Angels, Houston, Texas, Seattle can take that division anytime. Just, 2 good weekends. But Seattle's ahead by 1.5 over Texas, 4 over Astros. National League East, it's all Phillies. 5 games, the Braves are behind. 12 games, the Mets. That's over. That's over. Milwaukee. That's another division that's St. Louis. I remember at the end of the year, beginning of the year, I said I did like St. Louis. I'm not quitting on them. I still think they can win the division. I like the veteran pitching staff they have. We'll see if they can put it together in June, July. Milwaukee's 2 games ahead of Chicago. Pirates are 6 games behind, and St. Louis 7, and then the Dodgers, Padres 7.5 games behind. San Fran 8.5, Arizona 9, and Colorado. Thanks for coming out. So just a little update on the standings. And let me see what you guys are saying. Cards up, says Reginald. Remember, Red Sox lost to Cardinals after a travel day last week. Yep. But I'm going Baltimore here. I can't. I love maybe under. Sonny's been pitching like a 0.90 ERA at home. What's the over under this game? Was it 8 or something? 8. And let me see down here the stats and trends. When the total's 8, Baltimore's 2-0, 1-0. Okay. Road teams this year, when the total's 8, are 67-69, 60-69-7 to the under. Against right-handed pitchers on the road this year, you can tell that Baltimore has done well, 8-3. How does Baltimore do in game 1 of a series on the road? How about that? How about them apples? Baltimore away, first game of a series. Where is it? Right here. 4-2, 1-4-1 to the under. See how things keep creeping up. St. Louis at home. First game of a series, survey says 2-5 to the under. Okay, little under patterns are developing here. Hey, little under trends. Let's see what stats and trends. If we have any friends here. Baltimore, St. Louis. Remember, yeah, we did that one. All right, let me see what you got here. Stats and trends. Baltimore Orioles. Anytime they're a road team, total 7.5 to 8. After a non-division game, scored 6 or less runs for, and they're coming off a series win. They're 8-4, 2-8-2. Man, everything's pointing under. Cardinals 9-3 as a home team, coming off 6 overs since 1996. Wow. The St. Louis Cardinals are 9-3 straight up as a home team when their last 6 game has gone over the total, and we're going back to 1996. I bet you I got people in the audience weren't even born before then, right? They said the old guy waving at cloud. All right. Yeah. So under. We're going under. Let's go. All right. Angels, Houston. Here we go. How's that coffee, Scott? How's that? Hey, did you tap it up? Top it up, not tap it up. Did you top it up? Hey, under might be a good play too, says Reginald. All right. Framber Valdez, welcome back. -207. I got a good system here on the Astro. I got 2 systems here. All right. So Reed Detmer up against Framber Valdez. Framber's the lefty, 3-1. What does the Angels do against lefties? We'll get that in a second. Let me just cue this up here. Go right here. -205, 8.5 is the total. And for the Angel, Reed Detmer, he had a pretty good start to the season, I thought. Let me see here. Okay, yeah. Man, he won his first 3 starts. He hasn't won since. Reed Detmer has not won a game since April 12th. He lost to Tampa Bay. And then, yeah, to just, as they say, when it goes south in a hurry. Extra sugar cream, can't drink it out of the way. Also, Tom Brady is a minority owner of Las Vegas Raiders and a close friend of Dion and his son. Astros 1-5 or pass. Pitching is a favorite of the Stros. Yeah, I like Astros team on a good run right now. Look at that, 8-2 last 10. Only giving up 2.9 runs per game last 10 games. 9-6 last 15. Had a pretty good record weekend against Milwaukee. In fact, it was a 5-4 win for the Stros. They lost 2-4, and then they won 9-4. But LA Angels, this man, you lose Shohei in the offseason. Trout was gone. It's bad. It's bad. It's really bad. Hey, it's bad. Let me see here. 4-8-1 to the Houston coming off a win this season. As a home favorite, 2-7-1 to the under. I like the under. Now here's the system I had for you guys on the Houston Astros. All right, Houston Astros 1-4 at home against teams below 500. But here's the system. Anytime you got a home team anytime you got a home favorite last 2 years playing on the cash out Monday, totals 8.5 to 9. They're coming off a series win, which they did against what did I say? Milwaukee, was it? Houston or Milwaukee. And they allowed 4 runs or more against in the last game. 18-4 straight up in the next contest. So your system play is on Houston. I got 3 system plays today. One of them is on Houston, one of them is on Kansas City, and the LA Dodgers is the next one. All right, so I like Houston under. What do you guys are we all on board with that? Hey, are we all on board?
It's a dog-eat-dog world, Sammy, and I'm wearing milk-bone underwear.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Peterson, for chiming in. Hey, Norm! All right. Yes, I am, says Reginald. All right. Hey. Bringing in all the 90s sitcom. Here's one for the 70s and 80s.
Hey, Fred, that's one of them Superman suits, ain't it?
Super fly, Bubba, super fly.
But I think one of my favorite Red Fox quote was this one.
Well, listen, why don't you start helping us out in the kitchen?
All right.
You can start by sticking your face in the freezer and making us some ugly sickles.
Hey, there's your morning chuckles. Hey, old Sanford and Son. That was ugly sickles. You guys like that one? All right, good morning, teacher. Good morning, solo writer. Got Michael Jordan 2.0 last night for the Wolves. Read the comments before that. Yes, I am, says Reginald. All right, let's go to the last game of the day. Hey, having so much fun. It's a shame we gotta sign off the air. Hey, after that ugly sickles tidbit, I gotta look up some more one line. I'm a one-liner guy, punchline guy. Joe Mantiply against they really trying to test my Monday morning Spelling bee. Hey, where's the ESPN spelling bee champ when I need him or her? Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Yamamoto against Mantiply. And the Dodgers minus 222. 8.5 is the total. And I do have the Dodgers winning 4.6 to 3.2. Over under at 7.93. Dodgers are 6-4 last 10. Arizona 5-5. Arizona 1-5 on the road against teams with a 60 or higher win percentage. 10-12 on the road. Dodgers are 18-9 at Dodger Stadium, and or Chavez Ravine or whatever they're calling it these days. Chavez Ravine. Let me see. Any road teams? Oh, that's not bad. Anytime you got a road team that's coming off a 6-game homestand, they're 28-17 in their next game. Road teams coming off a home win as a favorite, 10-23-1 to the under. But look at this, all the overs here for the Dodgers. Don't like that. What's the let me go look at the regular database. How does Arizona do at Chavez Ravine against the Dodgers? LA. I love LA. 15. 6-9, 6-8-1. That was a road underdog. How much is that doggy in the window? 6-9, 6-8-1. Yeah, not a good one. Not really good. Not good. You know what? This is all Dodgers. And I got a system here on the Dodgers too. Okay. I got a good system on the Dodgers. Anytime you got a minus 200, 220 home favorite versus National Conference opponent on Monday. You know, a lot of Monday trends today, before a conference game. Coming off a night game, Dodgers are 14-3. And the D-backs, anytime they're an away team versus a right-handed pitcher this year, the under 10-3-0. I think that's where you want to lean under. Dodgers under tonight, and that's the show.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold says so.
All right, Stone Cold says that's a wrap. Hey, it's good to be back on a it's good to be back, period. And it's good to be back on a Monday, on a cash out Monday. What do you think, Miller Lite?
Dilly.
Hey, trying to get all these attention, all these Geico, Miller. Hey, we should get them to sponsoring the show or something. Hey, that'd be good. Have an over under how many times I say hey. Oh, those Canadians, I tell you, eh? All right, Ron Raymond's power rating. Don't forget to check out the power ratings. Also got a trends article today for May 20th. Reed Detmer in the month of May. Oh, we go off the air there? Oh no, it's just another commercial. Just one of those other YouTube does the those in-commercial things. All right, Reed Detmer in the month of May, 4-9, but 12-1-1 to the over. Wow, in the month of May. Thanks for the info, Ed Drake. Hey, there's the Drake. Love the Drake. Hey, Ed Drake. Thanks for tuning in, Ed. Ed Drake's in the house. Thanks for the info. Yeah, you know what? This show is all about that information, right? And I try to have a little bit of a twist to it and have some, if you can find the caramel secret of information and humor and fun, I think that's a good chemistry for a good show. All right, New York Mets is an underdog versus Cleveland, 7-4, 9-2 to the over. Sonny Gray's home is strong as a home favorite, 7-3, 8-2 to the over when the spread's between pick him to 120. It's a great day. That's a great day. Framber Valdez in May, 11-5, 3-12-1 to the under, and the Atlanta Braves is a home favorite, 6-3. That's 8-2 to the under last 10. New York Mets got some good trends right there. In fact, let me go to the 80% Club stats. Hey, where's my AI? Anytime I go to the 80% Club stats, we always bring in the AI, the answer.
We talking about practice, not a game. We talking about practice, man. I mean, how silly is that?
It's not silly, Alan, because we are talking about the 80% Club stats. But the thing is with these stats, I gave them to Ollie mostly on the matchup. So let me go to the old 80% Club stats. I keep forgetting about that. Hey, all right. So I gave you some of those ones. Let me see. Baltimore. Remember, was it Baltimore? What did we say again on Baltimore? Was it Baltimore in the under? Yeah, I do like the under. Anytime Baltimore's a road team, total 7.5 to 8 after a non-division game, 6 runs or less for coming off a series win. Yeah, we already gave that 2-8 to the under. How about Toronto? If you like the Blue Jays today, If minus 180 to 200 home favorite, totals between 7.5 and 8 before a conference game, 9 and 2. And the last one, this is a good one. Anytime the Mets are an underdog last 2 years and 2 and 3 in the last 5 of the cycle, they're 19, 3 and 1 to the over. So Mets over. Do I got that one? Did I take Mets over? Can't remember. Cleveland. I know I like Cleveland that game. I don't know. Can't remember what I said with the total. All right, folks. There you have it. That is the show for today. I want to thank. I feel like a polka dot door there. I want to thank Scotty. I want to Ed. I want to thank Reginald. Let's go and eat. Let's go get a. Yeah, let's. I know the. I know the punchline you want there. Where's my? I hope I still got that. Yeah, this is what you want, right, Scott?
Let's go to eat a goddamn snack.
Awesome. All right, guys. That's it that's a wrap for the show. And hey, play to win the game. That's what Herm Edwards would say right today for all the teams we're picking.
Hello? You play to win the game.
You don't play to just play.
You don't play to just play it.
Yeah, go play to win today, guys. All right, that's a wrap. I'll be back tomorrow on a Ruby Tuesday with more edition of the Rain Report. In the meantime, shop for value, play those percentages. I'll see you back tomorrow on another edition of the Rain Report. Harry Carey.
Hello again, everybody. Harry Carey from Wrigley Field on a beautiful day for baseball. Hello again, everybody. Harry Carey from Wrigley Field on a beautiful day for baseball.
To be the man, you gotta beat the man.
Joe own the Chiefs.
Owns. I don't know.
Struggling. Can we have fun? You're damn right. I demand that we have fun.
Put that coffee down. Coffee's for closers only.
Straight cash, homie.
Holy cow!
It's a dog-eat-dog world, Sammy, and I'm wearing milk-bone underwear.
What the hell's going on out here?
Woo!
If you smell what the Rock is cooking.
That's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.
Let's go to eat a goddamn snack.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.